Okay, so as I like to say with these things, as long as everything is working the way that it should be working, we are now live. So, hello and welcome to everyone who's watching the Written Melanin channel, wherever this day may have found you. I'm so glad that you are here. And we are here for some writing sprints to be productive. I did not realize my monitor was this high. Hold on. There we go. Let's fix that a little bit. Okay, hello. Hopefully, you guys are doing good, doing well, all that good stuff. Um, I am actually really focused, y'all. So doing writing, cannot talk. Anyway, writing sprints. It's been a couple of weeks since we've done one. Last week was the Melanin chat, but I am here to work on chapter 3 of We Are the Anarchy. So I'm trying to get it done. And I talked about this in my community, but it has been a rough couple of weeks for me as far as trying to get words on the page. I wouldn't necessarily call it a writer's block, but it was definitely something very similar to it. I spent roughly like 2 weeks on the same chapter, and that's kind of long for me. Um, and what I realized is that it is actually kind of quite difficult to get back into the space necessary in order to um finish this trilogy. I was talking to my community about it, and it's just like I started writing this in 2020. So it's been a while, like since I started the first draft of the first book. So it's been a while. And I realized that I just needed to give myself a little bit of grace because I have definitely grown and changed since I started writing it. And it took a little finagling, a little time to get back into it, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And honestly, I am not mad about it. So, that being said, um, sorry, YouTube is giving me other warnings, and I'm just kind of like, "Ah." Okay, we're just going to have to see how this works out because new things. Anywho, anyway, anyhow. If you guys are watching this and y'all are here to be productive, wonderful. Let me know what you guys are working on, what you plan to get accomplished for today. Shout out to Ben for being the first one in the chat. JK is also here. Good morning. She's revising chapter 27 of 33 of Project Sugar and Spice. Dope. I'm going to be working on the title says chapter 3, but I'm actually going to be working on chapter 4 today. I finished chapter 3 last night, so my goal for today is to update my plot grid. I'm trying to become more of a plot girly. I'm trying to be a little bit more intentional about how I am choosing to structure my story. So I have been using the feature in Dabble. If you guys are familiar with it, I've made a couple videos talking about it. They have a plot grid. I've been trying to use it, get into it, especially since I know what has to happen for book 3 because it's the end of the trilogy. I'm wrapping things up. Shout out to Tanisha, who is here as well. Good morning. Glad you could make it. As far as the plot grid, we're going to get started 10 minutes after. I'm going to give everybody a chance to get in, get settled, get their water, do what they need to do to get ready to be productive. So I'm going to ramble for like another 4 minutes and then we're going to get into it. But as far as the plot grid, I'm trying to actually see how it works with a story that I know very clearly in my head so that I can see if the structure works for my brain and the tool works for me so that when I go back to working on Project Necromancer or whatever my next project is going to be, I know how to use it, I'm familiar with it, and I kind of have an idea of what my brain needs in order to be productive. So that's where I'm at. So first sprint for me is going to be updating the plot grid and trying to get things situated so that I can get chapter 4 underway. My word count goal for today is on the screen, but it's 1,433 words. We will see if I get there or not. I'm always aiming to get it done on stream, but y'all know how that can be sometimes. So yeah. Let's see here. Writing said, I will absolutely be sneaking away from work to get some words in because that is how we do. That's how we do. We are creative on the man's time. That's the most productive way to live your life. Also, JK asked, what are you working on writing wise? So for sure, let us know that. Author Kay McCoy joined us. Glad you could make it. I'm not going to hold you guys too much longer. This is just me letting y'all get in, get comfortable, to get yourself set up. I already have Dabble up. I am still they had a really big update, and I think a lot of people are going to love it. For me, I've been using Dabble since like 2020, so I got very like my brain got trained on a particular color scheme, and so now that that color scheme is different, I'm having to retrain my brain to like hone in and lock in and focus. But that's okay because sometimes change is good, sometimes change is good. But anywho, anyway, anyhow, if y'all have been sprinting with me before, y'all already know how sprints on the channel work. We're going to go for 45 minutes and then there will be chill hop at the background. And when the time is up, we will come back, check in with each other and let everybody know what we did, how we did, all of that good stuff. So this is your reminder that if you are watching this, please go ahead and tap the like button if you're watching this. But I'm not going to keep pushing that anyway. Um, let's see here. Other K McCoy said, I'll be working on rewrites for a chapter in my latest work in progress. Love that. A writing said, going to be diving into the second draft. I had to restart it, but I'm feeling much better about it. Yay. I'm glad you're feeling better about it. I have definitely had to restart a couple of stories a couple of times. So I know where you're coming from. I know how that can be for sure. So hopefully today goes better. Hopefully it works out the way that you need it to work out. um, yeah. As for me, I'm really hoping that I do not have to scrap any more drafts for We Are the Anarchy. It has definitely been one of those things where I'm like, I got through the beginning. Now we're in the thick of it. We crossed over the 15K mark. We're coming up on the 20K mark. Hopefully it's going to do what it needs to do. But it is now 10 minutes after. We're going to go ahead and get to this first sprint. So y'all know 45 minutes on the clock, chill hop in the background. When you hear me talking to you again, it'll be time to come back. Let us know what you did, how you did, all that good stuff. So hopefully you guys are productive and I will talk to you in 45 minutes. Happy sprinting, everyone. All right, you guys, that is it for that sprint. So come on back, let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. This is 5-minute break. If we need to take a longer one, we can. But yeah, let me know how you guys did. Also, Author K. McCoy, thanks for sprinting with us. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. And shout out to everyone who came in while we were sprinting. So, Ash is here, La is here, Deja is here. Welcome, welcome. Glad you guys could make it. As for me, I'm I'm doing pretty decently actually. Mostly getting things organized. Like I said before, I have been working on getting my plot grid straight so I know what is coming up. I know what has to happen, but I have realized that just writing it down so that I have something to reference back to when I get into like the depths of the chapter and making sure that I'm staying on task and that the chapter is doing what it needs to do is extremely helpful. Um, I've been trying to make sure that, not make sure, but I've been trying to set myself up so that I don't have to rewrite the chapter as many times. But I am very long winded. So, in an effort to not give you guys chapters that are like 10,000 words long, trying to make sure that I'm staying on track and I know what needs to happen in the chapter and that we are getting there in a succinct manner, if that makes sense. So yeah. Um, let's see here. A writing said, also, this first chapter is flowing much better than my first go round. Got 617 words. Dope. That is what we love to hear. Law said, I'm working on this editing project. Got halfway through the chapter. Love that. Hoping to get 3 chapters done this morning so I can focus on Immortal Obsession later tonight. Sounds good. Let's see here. Even outline the scenes that need to happen in this first chapter. Yes, I love it. I love it. So yeah, if anybody else wants to share what they got done, feel free to. Um, I think this next sprint, which if you guys are just joining us or seeing us, next sprint is going to be sprint number 2. I'm going to be finishing up my plot grid. I have literally one more aspect to clean up and then going to actually focus on getting words on the page. The more I've been using it, like I'm not a plot person. Y'all know this about me. I'm very much a discovery writer. I have realized that I can plot 1, maybe 2 chapters in advance. And honestly, the plot grid in Dabble is helping me to hone in my thoughts a little bit because I'm like, okay, I don't have to plan everything out, but I can kind of get like the main points because it looking like a note card is actually really good for my brain. So I don't feel compelled to write out super long detailed notes. Like you can obviously because it's software. It expands as however much you need to, right? But being able to have like little snapshots that I can then have when I'm writing in the draft because they introduced a new feature where you can pin your notes to your actual like I don't know, your page or your board or where like the actual writing where you write. I don't even know how to explain it. What is the word for that? The term? I don't know. Anyway, you can have it up instead of before you had to have it in like a side view, but you can actually like pop it out as a note card and you can pin it to your screen so that it's like kind of floating with you as you're writing the chapter. And I find that to be kind of helpful. Kind of helpful. So, that being what it is, that's kind of my goal for the next sprint. Finish this up. So far, I have kind of plotted out through chapter 7, which is honestly crazy for me, but very, 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 very light plotting, very light outline, right? So yeah, we'll see how it works for chapter 4. I will say that I'm kind of glad that I did this because let me tell y'all, I was surely about to start forgetting some characters. There are like 2 characters that I straight up forgot, and I need to go back and be like, oh, you know what? I should probably include what they are doing and why are they are not in this scene, right? It's the struggles of having a wide cast where everybody matters. It's like, oh, we forgot about them. We forgot about them. So, um yeah, but that being said, I'm also going to go back and add a couple of editing notes for chapter 1, because there's this thing that's happening that I'm like, oh, I do need to go back and add breadcrumbs for this. I just don't know how and where these breadcrumbs are going to go. But I'm not going to spend all day trying to figure that out. I'm going to just add a note and like come back to it later. Um, Probably when I'm not on stream. That way I don't feel so much pressure. I don't feel so much pressure to get it done. But that being said, that was our 5 minute break, you guys. Hopefully you guys are good, ready to go for the next one. Um, I can't do two things at one time. There we go. So we are about to go ahead and get into this next sprint. Before we do, I want to remind you guys to please do what needs to be done to take care of yourself. So if you need to get up, stretch, do some deep breathing, deep breaths, whatever, get some water, get some water, get some water. Do that. Please stay hydrated. Okay. That being said, let's go ahead and get into this. I am going to get up for a bit to go get myself some hydration, and to stretch. But after that, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be locked in. So hopefully you guys are productive, and we will talk in 45 minutes. So happy sprinting, everyone. All right, you guys, that is it for that sprint. So come on back. Let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. Um, 5 minute break. So yeah, as for me, I didn't actually get many words down on the page that time. My brain kind of went down a rabbit hole of uh trying to figure out some very specific lore that had to go into the chapters. Um, Part of my brain is like it could be figured out later, but another part of my brain was like, no, if we go ahead and figure this out now, then it'll make things a lot easier in the long run. So, um, got that settled, got that done. I got the plot grid figured out. So next sprint is truly just going to be words on the page, which I'm excited for because, like I said, I need to start making headway towards this the goal of 1,400 words today. So we will see how that plays out. Shout out to Mags who came in while we were sprinting. Hello, welcome, love. Glad that you could make it. She said working on day job tasks, J day job tasks. I don't know why I could not say that. Day job tasks with some micro sprints on the draft. Dope. How to get a newsletter out for a game dev collective I collab with. I need to send out a newsletter. I haven't recently. Um, it's on the to-do list, but I'm also one of those authors where I'm like, I have a newsletter. I do recommend that you join my newsletter because they definitely get information more in depth, right? I'm not going to always say they get it first because if you're in the community, in the Discord server, y'all definitely get information first. But as far as like sharing things and snippets and things, the only time I really share snippets of what I'm working on is in my newsletter. And they definitely know whenever anything is available first, right? So and that's why I'm like, I need to send something out, but I'm also like, I don't have nothing right now. I don't have anything right now, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's see here. Deja got one chapter edited. Love that. Law said I finished that chapter. Dope. Got slightly distracted, but now I'm moving on to the next. I understand distractions, but recognizing it and getting back on track is the goal. That is the goal. Let's see here. Denise said that was more of a work sprint than a writing sprint. Fair. Got sent some stuff to take care of at work, but next sprint, more words shall be written. Dope. Love it. Mag said more of day job tasks and currently in a meeting. Gotcha. The day job really, I can't say anything. I'm grateful for the way my life is set up, but also I hate that the day job keeps y'all from being productive. I'm gonna just leave it at that. But yeah, so hopefully this next sprint will be words on the page for all of us because I understand distractions for sure. Um, yeah, yeah. I just, I, I feel like this is one of those moments where it's just like, whenever I do writing sprints, I'm always like, I want to get words on the page. Like I want to be able to see it. I want to see the progress, right? But then there are moments where it's just like, no, sometimes being productive is handling all the things that are not actually putting words on the page so that you can put words on the page later. So the next sprint is going to be our third sprint. And you guys know I only promised 3 sprints. Today is looking like a strong 3 sprint day. I don't think I'm going to be going beyond that. So this is your reminder to stretch, breathe, drink some water, and go ahead and gear up and treat this next sprint like it is our last one because it will be for sure. Let's see here. JK said 97 words written, but had to get some work done. So more work than writing. I feel that. I understand. I understand. It'd be like that. But I'm really proud of you guys for getting your work stuff done because that is not easy either. And not only are you getting your work stuff done, you're getting it done and you're writing. You know, I love it. I love the multitasking. I'm proud of you guys. We are getting things done. So yeah, there are we got about 30 more seconds before we hop into our next and final sprint. Like last time, I'm going to get up very briefly so that I can stretch, take my own advice. I have my water. I've been sipping on it. So just trying to keep myself healthy and my mind in the right place to be productive. That being said, I'm going to get up for a bit, but I will be back and then locked in. Fingers on the keyboard. Fingers on the keyboard. So yeah. So yeah. All right, that is time. So let's go ahead and get into this. Finally out of my meeting that was useless because another project was more priority. Well, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like that. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. But okay, y'all know how this works at this point. 45 minutes on the clock. Chill, hop in the background. And when the timer is over, it'll be time to come back and let us know what you did, how you did, all that good stuff. Like I said, this is our final sprint. So make sure you are doing the best that you can. So good luck, everyone. And I will talk to you guys in 45 minutes. Happy sprinting, everyone. All right, you guys, that is it for that sprint. So come on back. Let us know what you did, how you did, all of the good stuff. Um, as for me, um, I ended up deleting some things. Um, although honestly, I'd have to do some mathing. Let's see here. Um, this says 272 words. So, making progress, I ended up deleting what opened up with chapter 4. So I guess context. Whenever I finish a chapter, I try very hard to make sure that I don't come back to a blank page. So I usually go ahead and start the next chapter. That way it's not just sitting at sorry, I can't do two things at one time. I try to go ahead and start it. That way it's not just sitting at a blank page when I have to come back. So basically I had started chapter 4 and I was like, you know what? instead of trying to use this, I'm going to just delete everything, which was about like, I don't know, roughly 200 words. And I was just like, I'm going to rewrite it so that like my brain has, I don't know, like a guideline to go with. But I also am writing with a fresh brain. Starting the chapter, I can change things, modify things, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Right. So that being what it is, I think I got a good start. It's always interesting because if you guys have read the Wrath of the Gods, you know that there are two point of views, Brandy and Sarah. So switching between them is always like wild. But I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all. So yeah, let's see here. Checking the comments. Deja said, finished editing the other chapter. Dope. About to eat and probably read before writing for the day for real. Ooh, I love that. I'm definitely going to be getting myself a snack. Y'all be proud of me. I actually ate this morning. But the brain power has been brain powering. So I'm definitely gonna pause and get some food. That's next step for me, and then I will probably be writing later. So if you guys are part of the Discord server, I will probably definitely be doing writing sprints later tonight. Now that I'm starting to get into a good flow with this, I kind of want to keep it going as much as possible. So yeah. Let's see here. Ash got 235 words. Dope. Work had me delayed. Fair. I understand that. Writing said 343 words that go around. Love it. But I am about halfway to my daily writing goal. Heck yeah. We love that. We love that. Max said, ended up doing some chores before my next work meeting at the hour. Though I wrote some ideas down for the evening. Sounds good. I mean, life be lifing. And I mean that in the sense of like, there are still things that we have to do to like make life work, make life happen. That's what I'm trying to say? Yeah, basically. Anywho, anyway, anyhow, I appreciate you guys for making time to come write with me to be productive and all of those good things. I will try to be back next week, same time, to get some more writing in. I'm trying to stay consistent, and get this done as soon as possible so that it's ready to come out on time. Because when I tell y'all that I am super excited about um delivering this book and hoping y'all have a good time with it, but also the projects and stuff that I have lined up next, I'm just excited about it. This is why I love being a writer. But yeah. Um but yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for writing with me, for holding me accountable, for being productive. I will be back 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on next week. And if you haven't already, go ahead and tap the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss when I go live. And that is it. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. And until next time, I hope your days are lovely and your books are interesting. Bye, you guys.